But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to...
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. Leading this unit will be the big arm man out of Texas Tech. 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
Yellow. I'm the blue lady. Yeah.
They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the first pick of the 2nd round back in 2001, and that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Drew Brees' accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height issue, you name it, he can do it. And boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Brees. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up. And
he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40. Brees now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now Brees on 3rd down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yellow. Attack.
I'm coming after you.
Mahomes now on 1st down. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage in time by Bobby McCain. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 17 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
I'm coming after you.
Shotgun now for Brees. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. He was looking for Parker that time. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. On 1st down, it's Williams. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he checks this one down to Williams. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Brees to throw. Flushed out right. And he hits Drake. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brees. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. To throw is Brees. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So Brees is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down. Brees going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And after working on it all week, they're able to punch it in from the goal line.
Nothing like good preparation and even better execution.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the kick by Butker is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. Here's Brees. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Brees. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. That time Juan Thornhill, the rookie from Virginia, batting it away. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Brees. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we'll head down to our... All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now on 1st down, Drake again. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the 45 on 2nd down, Brees. It's complete to Drake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Brees going to throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he's got this down to the 35. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Brees now on 1st down. And this is Parker, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Brees. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Brees to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a 2nd half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Go, tackle, let's go. We got this. We got it.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
95, 56. Number 53, Mike 53. I don't even know why. 5'9". Easy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 59 yards. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down. I'm not sure what this is going to be.
Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
Here we go.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Check 24, check 24.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds Hopkins complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They tried to make something happen, but that one came up incomplete and really wasn't a good-looking throw.
Yeah, maybe even go as far as to call that a little ill-advised.
Yeah, I would say so. I think that's the right phrase for it. Definitely ill-advised. Just wonder about his mechanics right now, you know, and that's the tough part. You do so much stuff in practice to make it repetitive, but it has to repeat under pressure, whether it's pressure from the defense or just the pressure of playing the game. So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st down, Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mahomes now to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking...
And the pressure gets to Brees as he's taken down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Brees now to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. 27 yards there, a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. On second and very short, Brees. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now Drake. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with Drake. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll look to throw, and this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 21-17. Just under 2 minutes to go. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw. He's got a man. Complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Yellow. 180.
Check. 55. You're not ready.
Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Back to throw.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. He'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, it's Williams. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's third down. It's Kelsey on the ground, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Back to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw is Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
Set the tone, defense.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. On 1st down, Drake. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books.